I buried my husband when I was 28 years old. Raised my only daughter by myself for 24 years. Never asked for a single thing in return, except to be at her wedding. She didn't invite me. 6 months later she showed up at my door with her new husband and a folder full of papers, asking me to sign over the house that I paid for with every drop of blood and every skipped meal I ever had. When I said no, she called me selfish. So the very next morning I drove to my lawyer. And I left every brick, every dollar, every memory of that house to women who actually deserve it. My daughter gets nothing. Not one penny. This is the whole story. Every secret, every text, every scream. And if you stay till the very end, you're gonna hear the exact words I said to her face the day she realized she lost everything, forever. Let's start from the night everything began to crack. March 14th, 1999, 3:17 in the morning. Leila Marie Harper came screaming into this world. Her daddy kissed her once, then cancer took him 2 years later. I was 28, widowed, $87 in the bank, and a mortgage that felt like a life sentence. I waited tables from 7 to 4, cleaned offices from 6 at night till 2 in the morning, and took in other people's laundry till my hands bled. But every single night I walked through that door, I made damn sure that little girl never felt poor. Dance classes, braces, the newest iPhone the day it dropped, college paid in full, no loans. I told myself one day she'd look back and know exactly what I gave up for her. She was 19 when she started disappearing. Stopped answering calls, barely came home. I thought, okay, college, boys, freedom. Normal. Then came Daniel. Met him once. Slick hair, Rolex, handshake like a used car salesman. He looked at my house the way a wolf looks at dinner. I should have listened to my gut right then. Valentine's Day 2024. I'm in my robe, drinking burnt coffee, scrolling Facebook like a loser. Picture loads, Leila down on one knee in the snow, diamond the size of a skittle. Caption says forever starts now with a little infinity emoji. Tagged, Daniel Whitford. My heart literally hurt. I called her 27 times that day. Straight to voicemail. Texted, baby I'm so happy for you, when can we celebrate? Seen. No answer. That was the first night in 10 years I cried myself to sleep. April 2nd, thick cream envelope in the mailbox. My name in perfect calligraphy, finally spelled right for once. I sat on the couch like a kid waiting for college letters. Inside it said, after careful consideration, Daniel and I have decided to keep our wedding small and stress-free. We will not be extending invitations to extended family at this time. We hope you understand. Extended family. I pushed her out of my body. And now I'm extended family. June 22nd, 2024, her wedding day. I woke up at 4 in the morning knowing it was happening somewhere and I didn't even know the venue. Put on the same dress I wore to her high school graduation and sat on the porch watching the ocean beat the rocks for 12 straight hours. Neighbors posted pictures that night. 400 guests. Ice sculptures. Fireworks. Daniel's parents front row, smiling like they won the lottery. My seat. Didn't exist. December 3rd, 2024. I'm outside deadheading roses when a black BMW pulls up. Leila steps out in cashmere, Daniel in Gucci loafers holding a leather folder like it's the deed to heaven. She hugs me like she didn't just erase me from the biggest day of her life. 10 minutes of fake chit-chat, then she hits me with it. Mom, we have exciting news, we're trying for a baby. And your house would be perfect. It's paid off, great schools. We were hoping you'd sign it over to us. You could move into Seaside Pines, they have bingo night and everything. Daniel smiles like a shark, think of it as passing the torch. I swear the air left my body. I looked at her and said, let me get this straight. You didn't let me come to your wedding, and now you want the house I broke my back to pay for? She rolled her eyes. Mom, don't be dramatic. You've had your life. Daniel jumps in, property taxes on the new build are killing us. This just makes sense. I looked at the little girl I carried for 9 months and said, get off my porch. And take your husband with you. That night I didn't sleep. Sat at the kitchen table with a bottle of wine and every bank statement from the last 24 years. Cried till I dry heaved. Then something ice-cold settled in my chest. Next morning I called my lawyer Margaret, known her since '98. Told her everything. She didn't ask if I was sure. She said, "It's about damn time." By noon the next day every single asset was gone from my daughter's name. House, savings, life insurance, even the '71 Mustang her daddy left me. Everything now belongs to an irrevocable trust for Coastal Haven Foundation, emergency housing for abused single mothers. The only line Leela gets in the new will is this. To my daughter Leela Marie Whitford, I leave my forgiveness and notice that she is no longer welcome in my home. 3 weeks later, another knock. This time she's alone, mascara already halfway down her face. Pushes past me screaming. "You changed the will. Are you insane? That's my childhood home." I stayed calm. "No, sweetheart. It's my home. You made that very clear when you wanted it stress-free. She tried every card in the deck. I'm your only child. What will people think? I'm pregnant. She wasn't. You're gonna die alone." I let her scream for 12 straight minutes. Then I handed her an envelope. Inside, photos of the women who'll live here after I'm gone, single moms with black eyes, eviction notices, holding toddlers who've never known safety. I looked her dead in the eye and said, "These women will raise their kids under this roof. They will know gratitude. You never did." She ripped the pictures, threw them on the floor, called me every name you can imagine. I stepped over the pieces, opened the door and said the last words she'll ever hear from me in person. "The next time you stand on this porch, it'll be to beg strangers for mercy. Now get out." That was 11 months ago. She blocked me everywhere. Daniel's construction company tanked. Turns out investors hate entitled heirs. They're renting a 2-bedroom 40 minutes inland now. I still live here. The garden has never been prettier. Every week I get letters from the foundation. Last one said the mom moving in next spring wants to name her new baby doll Evie after me. That's all the family I need. I still love the little girl who used to fall asleep on my chest. But that little girl grew up into a woman who measured love in square footage. So I measured justice the same way. If you're a parent watching this and you're scared this could happen to you, stop giving until there's nothing left of you. Because some kids will take the whole house. And still complain the paint color isn't right. I'm Evelyn Harper. I'm 63 years old. And for the first time in my entire life, I am finally free.